right now, and that's exactly where I'm heading,
Mm-hmm.
is coaching young people
Mm-hmm.
and coaching our pipeline of executives. It pains me, Andrew, when I see young people who are in the right place, but they miss opportunity just because they've not been exposed.
Yeah.
Some of them, even if they've been exposed, they don't have the capacity to actually believe in themselves that they can do better. So from a coaching point of view, I think there is a lot that we need to do
Okay.
to develop our pipeline of executives. And I think we need to differentiate between coaching and mentorship.
And mentoring. Yeah.
There is a lot of mentorship that takes place on the job training, on mentorship and so forth. I'm happy with that. I think a lot of qualified people better than me can do that. But because of my exposure to the International Coaching Federation
Mm-hmm.
and also the local coaching chapters in the different countries where I work, I think it's important for us to develop coaching and highlight to our young people that you actually need coaching right through your journey. I have coaches, and I consult with my coaches on a regular basis.
Yes.
That's the only way I can get better.
Okay.
Because we all have blind spots, and a coach will actually enable you to see your blind spots, but also to see the opportunities that are out there.
Yeah.
So for me, I would say 90% of where I'm going is going to be on coaching, leadership development,
Yeah.
skills development for the young ones.
Okay.
The other 10% is more personal.
Okay.
I think it's time for me to slow down and let young people like you
Okay.
feel the space. Make your own mistakes. I've made my own mistakes. And actually just encourage young people to say,
Okay.
you can actually do this, you can even do it better.
Okay.
I think the narrative that has been shared with us on the continent for a long time has been continuously that we are not at that level, we cannot do this. I think we need to debunk that myth.
Yeah.
And we can only do that by stepping aside and making ourselves available for consultation if and when you need us.
Okay. And in the same vein, what 3 pieces of advice would you give to someone who's just starting out their career? Young African aviator starting their career, what 3 pieces of advice would you give them?
The first one is that never ever think that you're going to have a linear career path.
Okay.
You must be able to do the zigzag approach. You can go forward and backwards. You can go sideways, and upwards and downwards. But as long as you maintain focus on what you want to achieve,
Yeah.
For me, that is the most important thing. I've seen a lot of young people with a lot of potential fall by the wayside because they thought it has to be linear. So when I asked them, so why have you left this job? No, I've been here now for 4 years. I mean, they haven't done anything to me. I said, so I keep asking, who's they? Yeah, my leadership, my management, my boss, whatever. What did you expect? I thought by now I should be at this level. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
The real world, you got to accept that it can't be linear. It has to be zigzag.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I would also want to, especially our young females, I would want them to be more vocal and to take more chances. I think it is inculcated in them as they grow up that as you become a mature young lady, you become less vocal and be steady. Don't take chances in your career. I would say debunk that. Change that. Be more vocal and take more chances.
Okay.
The more chances you take, the more risks you take, the more rewards you get.
Okay.
And the third element is that there is no such thing as you have arrived. You can never arrive. You can only arrive in your grave. As long as you're alive, keep going.
There's still something more to be done.
Yeah.
Okay.